The night after the blood moon was a school day, so after my talk with Eli, I had to get ready for school right away. When I was in the bathroom to fix my hair, I realized that I did not look like I slept all night. Which was probably true. I had a bitter taste in my mouth, and it tasted disgusting, like sour. Anyways, at school, in science, we had to dissect a rat, and my partner was Aqua. The rat smelt disgusting and sour. Which was weird because you know how your nose is connected to your mouth and sometimes you can taste what you smell? That happened to me just now, but not just from the smell. I think when I turned into a werewolf, I probably ate a rat. The thought of that made me want to throw up. I raised my hand. "Can I go to the bathroom?" I asked. "Do you mean, may you go to the bathroom?" my teacher said. I had to stop myself from rolling my eyes because that would guarantee that I would not be going. "Yeah, that's what I mean," I said. "Okay, you can go," he said. I got and ran to the bathroom. I leaned on the sink and tried to relax. Okay. Part of myself thought, "No big deal, you ate a rat." The other part was thinking thoughts like, "I just ate a rat when I was a werewolf. That's disgusting." Right now, in my science class, people are cutting open what I ate last night. The thought of class made me remember that Aqua was standing alone in class, cutting open a rat. When I checked my phone, science was over, and it was time for lunch. I met Aqua at our regular lunch table. "Lupus, there you are. What happened?" Aqua asked as soon as I sat down. "Nothing really. I was just disgusted by the rat." I responded, "So was I, and I didn't bail." He said, "You wouldn't either. Something happened on the full moon. I know it, Lupus. I'm your best friend. Don't lie to me." I had to choose between lying to my best friend or revealing that I was a werewolf. "I don't know if I should tell you," I said, which was probably not a good idea. "Come on, Lupus. I know something happened last night. You just have to tell me what." I didn't know what to say, so I decided to tell him everything. After I was done talking, Aqua looked shocked. "So, you're a werewolf now?" he asked. "Yeah," I said. We sat there in silence for a while, until the bell rang. After school, I came over to his house. I sat on his bed while he sat on his chair. "Please don't tell anybody," I said. He looked at me. "Why would I tell anyone? They would kill you, and then I wouldn't have a best friend." I let out a sigh of relief. "Thanks. Aqua, you're my best friend too," I said. I never thought about it before, but I just realized that if Aqua didn't exist, I wouldn't have a best friend. Or any friend, actually. The day I met Aqua was the first day he came to school. I wasn't popular yet, and the teacher introduced me to Aqua to show him around school. After that day, we always hung out together, and Aqua was the person who got into basketball and made me popular. I hung out at his house for the rest of the afternoon. When I got back home, my dinner was on the table. I brought the food into my room and just ate there. After I ate, I walked to the park. As I was walking along the forest, I saw a wolf looking through some trees, but as soon as I blinked, it disappeared. That was weird, I thought, but I kept walking to the park. When I got there, I climbed up a tree and into my treehouse. I made it with my dad when I was 9, a week before he died. I feel like I betrayed him by turning into werewolf, because he was killed by a werewolf. He was exploring the woods on the day of the blood moon, which he did every month, when a wolf jumped out at him. And he was history. The next morning, I was sitting on the front porch like I did every month and waited for him. When he didn't come home, I went inside and tried to find Eli to ask him what happened to Dad, but I couldn't find him anywhere. This was the first blood moon that Eli turned into a werewolf. I hung out in my treehouse for a little and ate some chips and played some games on my phone. It was almost dark when I got home, and when I got to my room, there was a note on my bed.